Up against the Brazilian, Nse Vini. So it is Dubzje with kickoff here, attacking left to right. No, sorry, Vini is actually in the red, despite the fact that Dubzje's it back, though. Finds Militao. Hullet. Militao, a player that I'm sure a lot of people will be using more next year. The fact that he's moved to Real Madrid, he's going to be very popular and gives their defence new options, of course. Early shot there.
Vini has no player near half field even. Everyone's packed in.
Chance here, shot again. Vieira, one of the worst players to have on a yellow card on the pitch. And now we see Vini actually work up the pitch. Early shot, that's how you do it. Vini shows Dubzje he only needs one chance. And he's taken it. And he said Dubzje's not been scoring a lot of goals, Mike. He's going to have to score at least one now. Yeah, conversion rate is through the roof. And yeah, he punished Rafsu, a really, really highly tipped player. Vini has to be taken seriously now as a contender. Great skill from Cristiano. Mbappe to Ronaldo now. Mbappe making the run just to his right. Trying to find Neymar. Gets a little bit of luck as it falls to him. One man that is impressing is Ronaldo. He's playing that creative role at the moment. Plenty of through balls for Ronaldo so far. Can they find him here for a shot? He hits it first time, and I thought it was
comfortable with the counterattacks. You can tell that he doesn't mind sitting in and waiting for his chance or waiting for his opportunity.
Here's Dubzje, got to take it.
I've got to be a little bit better, and you start second guessing yourself.
Eusebio, can he deliver? He has done. Towards the back post. It's another back, has to be said. Ronaldo. Ball inside to Neymar. First time over to Havertz. Can he get a shot off? Returns it to Neymar. Looks for the 1-2-3. Got to be a goal. This time it is. And we are level. Even Stevens. And what Dubzje did well that time, Mike, is he made himself a chance that couldn't be missed.
He made every single extra pass. He got into a flow, quick turn. You could see that something was going to happen. He was going to generate an attack.
Now, do we see Vini deliver this one? I think he might. We've seen lots of goals scored from these sort of angles. Just find one of the big man's head. You can see Ronaldo making his way into the box. Keep a lookout on him. The ball wasn't good enough. Eusebio hits it instead, though, and that's improvisation. Because you can see, unless it was a decoy, it looked like Vini was aiming at Ronaldo for the flick on.
And you're right with Van Dijk. He just swarms you as if it's a school of bees. I don't know if that's the saying. School of bees, a group of bees, a lot of bees. Once you get around Virgil van Dijk,
family of bees,
a family of bees.
A monarchy of bees.
A monarchy of bees.
That's not correct, but it sounds good. The queen bee. Anyway, the point is this. Van Dijk will sting you.
Absolutely. If you're within 2 or 3 yards from Van Dijk, Van Dijk's...
And he's currently 2-1 behind to the Brazilian, Nse Vini.
And he might feel a little bit unlucky. I feel like he deserved to go in with a draw heading into the second leg. But fair play to Vini, being clinical as per usual.
That he is. Dubzje now has switched into a darker strip, and Vini remains in the red kit. Attacking, he wasn't as useful as he could have been. Vieira. Da Costa. Neymar, chance here, hits it first time. Great keeper movement.
And I was just going to say, Dubzje needs to have a little bit more of that dynamic creativity in the final third. We didn't see it in the first leg.
Mbappe. Made space, great ball. Ronaldo, oh, it's a fantastic pass. You know what, some people don't see those passes. Myself, I thought he was going to go for the dink. I hadn't looked down below. But Vini was ready. He picked out the through ball, and he's got a 2-goal lead.
Dubzje also wasn't ready. Once he got that initial through ball, Dubzje lay off.
And it's so quick. He gets the ball on the right side. Nice bit of movement. One through ball, followed by another. Ball's in the back of the net. There's no waiting around with Vini.
Efficient. Absolutely efficient.
Really is. In front of goal, it's a sight to be seen. You can't give him too many chances because he takes them. He really does. Still got it. Pull it. Vieira to his right. Little 1-2 between them. Vieira's going to get it again here. Into Havertz. Into Neymar! And what a strike that is! And Dubzje needed it. He still needs one more, Mike, but he's on the right path.
Dubzje saying, I'm not using time.
Dubzje looking a lot more threatening right now. But we know what Vini can do on the counter. And he's not defended properly here, Dubzje. Eusebio with the chance on the left foot. He's hit it from a very tight angle, Mike. And despite the fact he timed it perfectly, he's still going to need a little bit of luck to go in from there.
He was asking for a lot. It was ambitious. I think that Vini thought he might get a chance at a rebound, and he wasn't far off getting that chance at a rebound.
And that's a little bit predictable. That's what you get with Messi a little bit, is you can read it. sometimes. In the game, at least.
And well done on the defensive end as well. And here's that outlet to Eusebio.
These balls back and forth down this left side. Pele now plays Ronaldo. It could be over! What a strike from Vini. 2-goal advantage is reinstated. And Mike, has he just booked himself a spot in the semi-final?
You got to say it's his game to lose at this point, or his game to win. He'd have to make mistakes. Have to make mistakes for Dubzje to be able to issue this comeback. He's got 10 in-game minutes remaining. Not a lot of time.
So to Vini as things stand, unless we see an unbelievable comeback in the late stage of this game. 10 minutes of FIFA time. That's enough time, for sure. We've seen more than 2 goals scored in that time before. But the way the game's going, the way that Vini's defence is lined up, it seems unlikely. Hullet, Ronaldo, Vieira, hits it first time. Needs to do, he has to get it back on that left foot. Hullet here, does he strike one? Instead, he plays to Mbappe. Get it back on that right foot, hits it, oh, and he's dragged it wide. And it was... He'd even add to his lead if he plays brave here, but he doesn't need to. He goes short to Varane. He goes back to Da Costa. Vieira finds Hullet in space. Great ball to the back post. Fantastic vision. Eusebio stings the gloves of Van der Sar, and it's cleared, and the time is up. There's the whistle. So, he does it again. He keeps on upsetting the predictions. Nse Vini is through. Semi-final with Rebel Stokes coming up. Brazil versus England in that one. Dubzje exits the tournament, and he loses his chances, of course, for qualifying for the FEWC Grand Final. Had a good tournament, though, hasn't he?
He's had a good tournament. A lot of people didn't have him on the radar, didn't think that he'd have the opportunity to make that run, and he surprised a lot of folks. And this is a very respectable performance.